taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you.
Hello and welcome back to another Angry Canadian Reacts video. Today, once again, going on that British route, we're reacting to a Brit, reacting to 10 things you should know before moving to Canada. Without a doubt, let's get into this right away.
10 things you should know before moving to Canada. Time to get into this and see what living in Canada is like and see what kind of things you need to know before you go there or move there. Before we do get into this, appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button and see what we got.
So let's get started, and let's get one really obvious one out of the way.
Cold.
Yes, Canada is cold.
Right.
If you were hoping for a white Christmas, you got your wish.
But I've learned recently, like, I thought Canada was like this 24/7. It's not, but like certain places can be.
I haven't seen
no.
like this before in my life.
You want to know how cold? Well, I grew up in a city called Winnipeg,
Okay.
and it's not uncommon to get to minus 40 degrees. And if you want an idea what minus 40 is like, it's so cold that if you take a pot of boiling water and throw it in the air, it will freeze before it hits the ground.
There's no way. It gets that. Wait, is that real? You get a pot of boiling water, throw in the air, and it'll freeze?
Yes, you can search this on YouTube. You will find it. It does get that cold, especially more in recent years, even here on the East Coast.
What?
Okay, we have a cup of
Oh.
boiling water. Hurry, it's cold.
And because it's a random clip from the internet, you know it's true. So you
Ah,
I like this guy.
so do I.
It must be true, man. I don't know. Is that true or not? I'm confused now.
Yes, Canada is cold, but I want to point something else out very important. There are times when Canada gets very hot. For example, Winnipeg, the city that gets to minus 40 in the winter
Right.
time,
That's
can also
crazy.
get to plus 40 degrees Celsius in summertime.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. That it makes 40 degrees. Canada. Okay, so I've learned that Canada isn't all snow, but Canada can get to 40 degrees Celsius in the summer. Do you?
It is summer now, and yes, recently in the last month of June, it actually hit that a couple times. So yeah, we get pretty hot.
Okay, never is that. No.
Oh, let's bring it back a little bit.
Is in the summer. The UK never is that. Not even close.
Well,
40 degrees Celsius is hot.
Which is crazy. I don't know anywhere else that can do that, but it happens.
That's mad.
And somehow we live with it. Number 2, language.
Wait, how do you even prepare for like? Because like in the UK, our houses are built for like to keep the heat in for cold weather, right? In America, there's a lot of AC, like depending on the state, a lot of AC for the hot weather. How do you prepare for like minus 40 degrees and then 40 degrees?
I don't know about the rest of Canada, but here, Maritimes, once again, New Brunswick, we have heat pumps, which makes it hot, gives us a heater in the winter, air conditioner in the summer, and usually there's a dehumidifier attached to it so you can dehumidify. But anyways, a heat pump is probably the most popular thing that we have right now. It works because the homes are insulated for the winter, so we need that air conditioning for the summer.
Like from very, very cold to very, very, very hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's a massive difference.
We do have 2 official languages in Canada,
French
and those
and
are English and French.
Right.
We don't all speak French. A lot of people like me who peut parler, mais seulement un petit peu comme ça. Generally speaking, like the further west you go, the less French there will be. So by the time you get to British Columbia, where I live now, not a lot of French people made it this way.
Okay,
Number
interesting.
3, friendliness. Are we as friendly as people always say? Those polite Canadians up there, eh?
I've heard that a lot.
How's it going? Okay. Boy.
People
We're polite. We're not nice.
will help a stranger on the street. If you're lost and you're looking at a map, or like you've got a flat tire or something, people
Right.
will help.
My question to you guys is, why?
In bigger cities, less so.
That's Bob and Doug McKenzie from SCTV, I believe, doing the great. They are geniuses.
In a place like Vancouver, Montreal, or Toronto, big cities, just you get in that mentality where everyone's go, go, go. So
Right, okay.
not everyone's going to always be nice to you.
Big
And
city
speaking
life.
of people not always being nice to you, number 4, racism. I need to tread lightly here because I don't want Canada to come across too poorly. But yeah, there's definitely racism.
Well, unfortunately, I think there's racism no matter where you go. So, as long as there's people, you're always gonna get the ones that are, you know.
Especially against the indigenous people. Again,
Oh,
I grew up
really?
in Winnipeg where there's a high indigenous population. And these people
Okay.
don't get treated too well. They get looked down on. They have a harder time finding jobs. So I don't want to give you the wrong impression and scare off any people who are visible minorities into
Right.
thinking that Canada is like super racist or whatever. We're not that bad, but we could definitely
there.
strive to be better.
Right, okay.
On the note of multiculturalism, Canada is a very
Okay, before we get into the multiculturalism, just wanted to note that I think we're a little more open here on the East Coast. A lot of immigration the past few years, and they seem to integrate well, mostly from the western side of Africa, the French side. But yeah, it's nice to have a town with different colors in it. I'll just say that. Will you work?
of multiculturalism. Canada is a very multicultural place. There was someone from Toronto, I'm going to totally butcher this story, but basically there was like an art student from Toronto who wanted to see if they could find someone from every country on earth.
Okay.
And they did. Like they met someone from every country on earth in the streets of Toronto. Despite what I said about
wow.
racism, we're pretty welcoming.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. I wonder how far you would get in the UK. I don't think... Every country on earth is kind of mad. How long did that take?
At least I like to think so. Or what else we got
Every
going
country on earth.
Food. Yeah, so people like to always say that we eat poutine and put maple syrup on our...
I've heard that a lot.
on our breakfast cereal and
heard
stuff
that a
like
lot.
that. It's not really the case. Like for me, poutine is great drunk food. I'll have it when I'm wasted.
Right.
And maple syrup is great on pancakes. But I don't have either of those every day. What I have every day is an assortment of delicious treats from Korea, from China,
Okay.
from Spain, from France, from Italy. Like,
No one ever says England, man.
I'm not going to touch that. I'm just going to say, yeah, we don't. Poutine is, at least here on the East Coast, it is a meal in itself, lunch or supper. Definitely drunk food, for sure. Maple syrup, yeah, pancakes, waffles, not our cereal. Although, I will admit to adding maple syrup to spaghetti sauce when I'm making it. Adds a little sweetness to it. Just like 2 tablespoons, in case you're curious.
No one ever says that I got delicious treats from England, man. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Hold on, your Cadbury, if I'm not mistaken, is English originally? I'm not entirely 100% sure about that. But if it is Cadbury, and all its fine chocolate.
I wonder. We got good snacks though. Like, when we're talking about chocolate, sweets, crisps, we got good snacks.
With diversity and with multiculturalism comes some pretty awesome food.
Right. I can imagine. What is that? Okay, I've never seen any
So
of
yeah,
these in
that's
my
what
life.
Canadian food means to me. Not so much the cliches you always hear about, but the great diversity and the ability to get great food from all kinds of different countries.
Alright, cool.
Okay, next up on the list of things to know about Canada is we pay too much for things like this
What do you
and
mean?
things like this.
Wait, why? Why Canadian cell phone rates among highest? Oh, wait, really?
It's just a fact. Compared to pretty much any other country you can find,
Wait,
our
how
cell
much are
phone
they?
rates are ridiculous.
Canadians love their wireless phones, all
I wasn't aware.
26 million of them.
Okay.
The bills that follow, however, aren't as popular.
So expect to pay as much as like $80 or $100 a month. When it comes to
Wait. How much is in that in UK? Let me put the most in. $100 CAD.
Yes.
£53? That's cheap. Wait, what?
Okay, that's cheap, really? Because I pay like $97 a month. That's cheap?
Oh, maybe the UK is higher then. I pay, I think, 95 Great British pounds a month. And that's for my phone and my unlimited plan. So that is 95 Great British pounds in CAD. 176 CAD.
What?
176 CAD. That's how much I pay for my phone and the bill.
drinking, we have pretty high
plan.
alcohol costs as well.
Wow.
This is Canadian beer, right? And like,
Huh.
here's a regular top, and you open
Okay.
it, right?
That is one thing that I would definitely like to change about this country. But yeah, what can you do, right? Which brings me to point number.
Wait. What do you mean? That's how you open it?
Right? And like, here's a regular top, and you open it, right?
That is one thing.
Wait. You open your beer by just like a little cap? Wait, it's not bad. Just throw away the cap.
We do have twist off bottles. You don't have to pop it off. I think that's what they're getting at.
Well, yeah.
That I'd definitely like to change about this country. But yeah, what can you do, right? Which brings me to point number 8, which is that generally speaking, Canadians are
Why does it do that? Let's try this.
pretty outdoorsy. We like to
Okay.
hike, we like to bike. We like to ski, we like to
Nice scenery.
climb tree. We like to do things outdoors,
Yes.
is
Right.
what I'm trying to say.
Ooh,
We don't have the
look at
craziest
that.
nightlife around, but people do like to get out and drink some beers in the woods. Let's put it that way.
That's cool.
Now, after you've had a few beers in the woods, you might want to get home. And because you don't want to drive home,
See, I've never done anything like that. It's like we don't really have that many nice woods around in the UK, so yeah, drinking in the wood, or like we just drink in clubs and stuff like that, or people's houses.
Once again, Lewis, offers open. Come to Canada, New Brunswick. Come hang out in my backyard. We'll go up to the camp. That's like 22 kilometers in the woods. No cell phone, no electricity other than solar power. Spend a night or two there, do some drinking, sit around campfire, do some more drinking.
It's like the scenery in the UK, like you can get nice scenery, but nothing compared to like what I see with Canada.
you might want to take a bus. But you probably can't take a bus because of point number 9, which is that our public transit
What?
sucks.
No good?
We need better trains. We need
Sorry.
more buses. We need to just embrace public transit more as a culture. Canada's a place where a lot
Right.
of people like cars. You kind of like,
Okay,
I had
like
a car when I
America.
was 16. You just grow up in cities that are wide and spread out. That's one thing.
Oh yeah, look at that though. Look at those. Like these kind of neighborhoods are just dream neighborhoods, man. You can't even get anything like this in the UK. Nothing.
And if you're moving from
That's like sardines. That's a nightmare to me.
a place that has a very good subway system or something, and then suddenly you're in Hamilton, Ontario, it'll be an adjustment.
Right.
Oh yeah, and the last thing, Do we use sorry and a like people always say we do in every internet joke ever?
I'm
Well,
seeing
yeah,
it a
we
lot.
do. I mean, come on. We're Canadian, eh? Like, what do you
We're
want
Canadian,
from us? But we don't say a boot. Americans
boot?
have this thing where they always say, we say a boot. Canada, a boot, eh? No, I say about, not a boot. About a boot. Sorry about
boot.
that, eh? So yeah, that's my list.
I've not heard of that one, a boot. I've not heard of that before.
If you got any more questions about...
Hey, really cool though. Yeah, if you guys want to let me know in the comments what's it like living in Canada. Really been enjoying learning about Canada. Yeah, no, great things. Really interesting. Love the beautiful scenery and love how you guys are living out there. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. Live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. If you guys want to check me out over there, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
You better not be using all the Old Spice.
We can't live like this.
Alright. So that's another reaction. That was a fun one. Yeah. We'll hopefully see him someday around here. We'll see you later.